Table Soccer Association World Championships, sponsored by the Dynamo Corporation. I'm Greg Perry. This is Mike Bowers. We'll be your commentators tonight. What you're going to see here is the World Doubles Championship, the finals of open doubles. And this is Mike tell you a little bit about who will be playing.
Okay, tonight we're going to have Tony Bacon and Don Chalifoux on one team. Tony's from Seattle, Washington. Don's from Chicago, Illinois. And on the other team, we're going to have Johnny Horton and Mike Green, both hailing from Florida. It's going to be open doubles, and as it turns out, we have the two top money winners on the team playing in this on the tour playing in this event in Johnny Horton and Tony Bacon. They happen to be the two premier forwards on the team. They both have multiple world championships under their belt. They're the two premier players in the game today, and it's going to be a great match.
That's right. Both forwards have are in open doubles, open singles, and mixed doubles. So they're pretty much dominating this tournament.
Right.
So I think we're going to try to find out right now what these guys think of who's going to win.
Here, I'll take it.
Okay.
Who do you think's going to win?
Tony and Don.
Who do you think's going to win?
Tony Don.
Who do you think's going to win?
Don Chalifoux.
What do you think? Who's going to win?
I think it's going to be Tony and Don.
Who do you think's going
Horton, all the way.
Who do you think's going to win?
Tony Bacon.
How about that, Zach? What do you think?
Tony and Don.
Tony and Don. How about you?
Tony and Don.
Tony and Don.
Horton all the way, yeah!
Well, it's pretty mixed. I don't know. The edge has to definitely go with Tony Bacon and Don Chalifoux, being that they're the winner of the winner's bracket. They only have to win one match, whereas Johnny Horton has to come out of the losers and win twice.
That's true, but in this tournament, for the first time since 1978, we've had two players that are in the finals of both events, and you can't discount Horton at all. He's been playing tough. He's already won the mixed doubles championship under his belt. He did beat Tony in that, but it remains to be seen if he can beat him again.
That's right. It was a fantastic match, which we're not going to have time to show you, but it came down to the final wire, and we're going to get this started right now, so welcome and then sit back and enjoy.
Okay. Shining right at her. Are you going to leave that light on the whole time?
Yeah. Just during play.
Are you rolling?
Okay, it's getting ready to start here at the Dynamo World Championships. Dynamo being the sponsor. The two teams are sponsored individually by Metro Coin Games. Tony and Don.
That stuff when you're on them.
Yeah.
Scores and stuff like that.
Okay. We're getting ready to start here.
The one that flipped.
The flip was won by Tony Bacon and Don Chalifoux. They will serve the ball. Tony has the ball on his 5-row. Tony does a squeeze series from the far wall. He either squeezes the ball to the wall or, as he just did, squeezes it uphill, thereby having a pass that can go one way or another, and you have to try to defend against that. Johnny Horton will be showing us one of the best defenses on the 5-row in the game of foosball. Tony takes a pull shot. Set up for a pull shot is from one side of the goal to the other.
All right, now Bacon, who is on the left side of the camera, uses a pull shot. Right now, Mike Green, the goalie, to the right, has the ball.
He just passed it. Don Chalifoux and Tony Bacon now have the ball. They have an interesting team strategy. Don Chalifoux signals to Tony with his foot what he's going to do every time he shoots the ball. So Tony knows where the ball's going. Nice push shot on goal. Mike Green blocks it. Mike Green has the ball. Attempts a pass to Johnny Horton is blocked by Tony Bacon's 5-row, back to Johnny Horton's 5-row. Johnny Horton passes from the inside wall. Attempts to squeeze out, blocked by Tony Bacon. Tony Bacon has the ball on his 3-row, will attempt to score. Setting up a pull shot. Nice long pull shot. First blood, Tony Bacon. You see him on your screen right now. Sponsored by Metro Coin Games.
1-0, Bacon and Chalifoux, first game. Now with Horton on the 5-man rock. He likes to pull that ball towards him, pass with his near guy. Nice pass to his 3-man row, catches with his near guy. He'll now move it over into the pull shot set. He's going to pull that ball towards him and attempt to hit it towards the goal.
Beautiful straight shot.
Takes it straight in. Didn't even move the ball, just hit it straight in.
That's right.
Now with Bacon on the 5-man row, passes it right underneath Horton's nose over there. Uses the man farthest away from him. Horton blocks the pass and stuffs it over his 3-man rod. And now move it over into the pull shot set. He's either going to hit that ball straight in, he's going to pull it, hit it in the middle, or pull it all the way and go in the long hole. Attempts the long, shanks off his man, hits the corner of the goal, and bounces back to Mike Green as goalie.
That's right. Mike will attempt to shoot right now. Sets up for a bank series, attempts an inside wall bank, stolen by Tony Bacon. Tony Bacon has the ball, sets up for the pull shot.
Both these players use the pull shot as their main offense. If Horton gets in trouble, he'll go to a rear pin where he traps the ball with the tip of the man and goes either way with it.
He hasn't been using that as much because his pull shot is really looking strong this weekend. Timeout. 30 seconds. Wait, here we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay, it's Johnny Horton and Mike Green. Johnny Horton is the forward. In the back is Mike Green. They're sponsored by Indoor Sports. There's a timeout in play right now. That's a 30 seconds. You have 2 timeouts per game. Each game is to 5. Johnny Horton with the ball on the pull shot set, getting ready to shoot.
Tries another straight, and it goes right in.
Yeah, that might have been a middle. I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to see sometimes, but that was an excellent shot.
They take the lead in the first game, 2-1.
Sweet uphill pass by Tony Bacon. Hovers over and pretends to go to the wall and smacks it through up in between. Setting up for a pull shot. He has 10 seconds to shoot. A nice middle angle pull shot by Tony Bacon, who's on your screen right now. The goalie is Don Chalifoux from Chicago. We have Johnny Horton with a nice pass along the wall. Will get up and set up his pull shot. He has a total of 20 seconds. Once it's set in this position there, he has 10 seconds. A nice block by Don Chalifoux.
Attempts his first long.
On the 5 row again, Johnny Horton. Attempts a squeeze up, blocked by Tony Bacon. Don Chalifoux with the ball.
He got just a little piece of that, broke it up. Now Don with the ball. Don always puts the ball right where you see it sitting right now, and attempts to shoot it out or pass it out from right there.
Here's Johnny Horton and Mike Green. Johnny Horton served because Tony Bacon made the ball last. 2-2. He has 10 seconds to pass. A sweet uphill. Pass it up in between the man on the inside wall. Set up for the pull shot. Consistency and execution is the name of the game. A nice long pull shot by Johnny Horton.
Horton shooting good so far here in the first game. Now with Tony on it. On the 5. Horton blocks the pass, goes back to Tony. Back over to Mike Green, the goalie. Now Mike likes to set the ball up somewhat in the middle and either pass it or shoot it out from there. There he attempts a pass. Tony blocks it, and it goes to Horton's 5-man row.
Johnny Horton again with a passing series. He's been very effective on the inside wall. Johnny's very versatile. He can go to either side of the 5-man and pass, just as Tony Bacon does, but he likes to start out on the inside wall. Nice wall pass, and he'll set up for a pull shot.
Yeah. Now Bacon and Horton have already played once this tournament, and Bacon won. But so far this first game here, Horton's 5-man is looking much more aggressive, and actually he's taking more shots than Tony is.
That's correct. The first match they played, though, went down to the last game, last ball. Timeout by Tony Bacon.
3-man run.
Okay, there's Don and Tony talking over some strategy.
So far in the match right now, Horton's 3 for 6, and Bacon is 2 for 5.
Little edge to Johnny Horton. Tony Bacon with the ball. Shoots a nice pull shot, but blocked by Mike Green. Mike Green's putting up a very good-looking defense.
Yep, Bacon is now 2 for 6. He's only shooting 33% in the match.
Something's going on here. Too much noise for Johnny Horton, I think. There's a lot of mental strategy here. These guys will be talking back and forth. And
yep, we had a little bit of a distraction there, a beeper from outside this immediate area.
Mike Green with the ball. Sets up. Can either bank on either wall, pass. Attempts a straight shot on goal.
Yeah, what he's trying to do there is just hit it off the other goalie's man and hope it goes to his forward's three-man rod.
That's right. Don Chalifoux taps Tony on the foot, tells him what he's going to do, and attempts a push shot. Blocked by Johnny Horton.
But right back over to Don.
Don again will set up and tell Tony what he's going to do. This does give them an advantage, so Tony knows where the ball is going.
A turnover.
Stolen by Johnny Horton. Timeout again by Johnny Horton.
Okay, what you're seeing now here is Johnny Horton and Mike Green. They both hail out of Florida. They're sponsored by Indoor Sports. It's one of the largest sponsors on the tour.
Beautiful long pull shot by Johnny Horton.
That's a great shot. Horton's hitting at a pretty high percentage so far this first game. They're looking tough.
At least 50%. He's hitting about half, making it at least half, and that's a good percentage to be shooting. It's good enough to win.
Yep, the way this thing's going, we could have 2 sets here easily, folks.
That's right. Johnny Horton is coming out of the losers, which means he has to win 2 sets because he's already lost once to this team. Actually, game ball. Went down 5th game, 4-4, game ball, and lost. So it's anybody's ball game here. Mike Green attempts a shot, blocked. Tony Bacon has the ball in his 5-row. That hover squeeze series.
Horton seems to be doing a good job of breaking up his 5-man passes right now.
Yes, he does. He's being very aggressive, and that's important in foosball. As you know, Mike is a world champion himself and expert commentator, and played for many years. So
the ball's been rolled around there and came over to Horton's 3-man rod. He's got it on the 3-man again. Attempts a straight. Chalifoux's there and blocks it.
That was a good block. Johnny seems to be rushing his shot. Both forwards seem to be shooting rather quickly. They have a full 10 seconds to shoot, and it's usually more effective to wait it out, don't you think, Mike?
Yeah, I imagine everybody's a little tight here in the first game. There is, what, $8,000 or $9,000 riding on this match.
That's right. And tension is high, and these two, there's a little bit of animosity between the 2 opposing forwards, I think.
Oh yeah, they're highly competitive. They're the two best players on the tour, and they both know it. And the competition is intense. And Horton there makes a foul. Beautiful shot. He makes another straight in. I believe that was the 3rd one of the game, and they win the first game handily.
That's right. 5-2. Tony Bacon only scoring 2 points. So, Mike, who do you think's going to win this?
I don't know. I think Horton's probably going to win the first set here.
Yeah?
With the way he's playing, if he keeps playing the way he is right now, I definitely think they'll win the first set.
Yeah, I'd have to go with he might win the first set, but I think Tony's going to pull this out and win the match.
Of course, Tony does happen to be the greatest comeback player in the game today, so, I mean, whatever. Anything can happen.
That's right.
Okay, here we go now. Horton and Green will be on your left, and Bacon and Chalifoux will be on your right. Horton and Green, the Florida team, sponsored by Indoor Sports. They happen to be the largest sponsors in terms of involvement on this tour currently today. Don Chalifoux and Tony Bacon are sponsored by Metro Games. Both these teams are sponsored, which is a great thing for the foosball players because all their expenses get paid and they get to come and play foosball and not have the pressures of you know, how much money they need to have at these events.
It's hard to make a living in foosball right at the moment. The top money winners are probably making $15,000 a year, which isn't a whole lot. They have to supplement themselves by working somewhere else. Tony Bacon with a beautiful squeeze-up series. Playing his game, taking his time, has the ball set up for a pull shot. Nice long pull shot by Tony Bacon.
Bacon has come out very aggressive here. Did a great crisp pass on that and a nice crisp long.
And he's still shooting a little early. He's probably most effective when he shoots around 6, 7, 8 seconds, and he's shooting around 3, so he needs to settle down a little bit. Johnny Horton with a nice pass, setting up for the pull shot. Looking at that straight in. Attempts a long shot and stuffed by Don Chalifoux. Beautiful block. Mike Green with the ball. Attempts a shot. Ball ends up on Johnny Horton's 5-row. Johnny Horton pull the ball in and hover over it, and Try to read Tony's defense. Blocked by Tony Bacon. Tony Bacon has the ball on his 5-row, hovers over the top again. They both do the same series, basically, but just on opposite walls.
Right, now Tony's 5-man is starting to look a lot better here in the second game. He's blocking the pass, and he's also executing his and making it.
He's got the ball set up for a pull shot. There's a reset call, meaning the ball was moved by the goalie. Another reset was called. Tension built. Nice shot by Tony Bacon.
2 longs in a row this second game here, and Bacon and Chalifoux have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah. He took his time on that shot, and I think it made a difference. There's a little question on whether or not the table is solid enough. Johnny Horton and Mike Green.
Horton and Green, after winning that first game so handily, looks like Horton's having a little bit of a let-up here the second game. He needs to get right back in it right now.
He needs to complete this pass here. And does.
Good pass. Angles it down.
He's got the ball in his 3-row. He'll set up for his pull shot. Attempts it long, but hits the wall. That happens in foosball. It's hard to execute these shots consistently 100% every time.
Yeah, he went on a quick count there. That was a quick shot, and he just simply mis-executed.
That's correct. If he takes his time, he's usually on goal almost every time. Nice pass attempt by Mike Green, but it was missed by Johnny Horton.
Okay, now Don Chalifoux, you're going to see him put the ball in the same place every time he gets it. Then either does one of 3 or 4 options. That time he just did a short push shot, bounced off the goalie's man, right back to his forward, which is exactly what he wanted to happen. Now Tony in the pull shot set makes another long. That's 3 longs this game, and they take a 3-0 lead.
Come on, Johnny.
Then made 5? They're giving me the stats. Okay, now in that first game, Horton was 5 out of 9. Bacon was 2 for 7.
Johnny Horton attempts the pass. Beautiful execution. Has the ball in his 3-row. Was set up for the shot. Needs a goal badly here. Set it up, ready to shoot. Looking at the options. Makes a nice long pull shot.
Even though the straight in was wide open the entire time, that time he still made a long around both men.
I don't know, Mike. Straight looked pretty close to me. Here's the on a 5-row, steals a pass, makes a beautiful pass back to his 3-row. He could be right back in this ball game with another shot here. It's 3-1 Tony. Johnny Horton has the ball, can make it 3-2 in anybody's ball game. Oh, beautiful bait. Beautiful. What happened there is Don Chalifoux baited for the straight. He left a big straight open, daring Johnny to shoot. Johnny shot, and Don jumped back and blocked it. Beautiful pass by Tony Bacon. The ball had flown off the table. He'll set up for his pull shot.
Bacon's game definitely picking up here the second game. In the pull shot set one more time. Tries a slider, but shanks it off into the wall. But the ball came right back, so you'll never see Tony try any other shot other than the pull shot. He'll put it in that pull shot set every time. Tried a straight there. Mike Green was there.
That's right. It's very difficult to master any shot on a foosball table. It takes a lot of time and a lot of practice, and to get one that's a tournament caliber takes a long time, and to be able to have 2 shots that are tournament caliber would take twice as much effort. Johnny Horton's one of the few players that does have a second shot that is scoreable. Nice shot by Don Chalifoux. That's Don Chalifoux right there. A beautiful push shot from the goal all the way to the far corner. It was real pretty. Johnny Horton restores the ball, maintaining his cool. Hovers over the top. Attempts a wall pass, blocked by Tony Bacon. Throws the ball back up. Tries another wall pass, again blocked by Tony Bacon. Tony with the ball. Hovers over the top of it. Has a little trouble setting it up. Time. 10 seconds. He has 10 seconds to pass and ran out of time. Ball will go to Johnny Horton's 5-row. Johnny attempts a quick pass, but blocked by Tony Bacon. Hovers over the top. Checks out the defense. Beautiful angle up to his 3-row. It's real nice. Set up for his pull shot. And watch the defense. Go either straight, middle, or long. Attempts a middle, but blocked by Don Chalifoux. Don Chalifoux tries a quick shot, is unable to clear the ball, but gets it back.
All right, now you'll see Don put the ball right. Once he gets this thing set up, he sets it up in the same place every time, right there where that ball is. Then he reaches over and signals Tony with his foot, and then does one of about 4 different options. And he does that all the time throughout the match, no matter what happens.
That's correct. He did just attempt a quick shot. Every once in a while, he'll throw in a shot just to mix some things up from his far man. But that's what he'll basically do. He just attempted a pass shot the last time, a pass to Tony, which was blocked by Johnny Horton. He attempts another pass to Tony Bacon, was blocked by Johnny Horton. Johnny Horton with the ball, hovers over the top, attempts a wall pass, blocked by Tony Bacon. It goes to Don Chalifoux. Don Chalifoux with the set. Taps, beautiful pass, beautiful, pretty push pass to Tony Bacon's 3-row. Timeout, Tony Bacon. Okay.
There's Don Chalifoux. He just made that pass from the 2-man row to the 3-man row, which is probably the most difficult pass in foosball.
It's one of the toughest, and it was a pretty catch by Tony Bacon. Tony has it on his 3-row. Shoots a little too quickly, shooting within 1 or 2 seconds there, and
you would have thought he would add a little more composure there after just taking a timeout.
And plus he has it 4-1, so the pressure is definitely on Johnny Horton right now. And playing back and forth, back to Mike Green.
Green attempting to get at the ball to his forward, Johnny Horton. Almost scores there, bounces off both corners of the goal.
And we're back to Don Chalifoux, one of the premier goalies in the game today. Set up for the push. Shoots a push, blocked by Johnny Horton, back to Johnny Horton's 5-row, excuse me. Sets up for the pass. Hovers over the top, looks, executes a good wall pass. He can either go to the wall or the middle. That's why it's hard to block. You've got to put up a good defense to block a top forward's pass here in the game of foosball. Nice middle pull shot by Johnny Horton. Shot a little quick, but saw an opening and went for it.
Yeah, Horton's first score in a while there.
Yeah, it's 4-2 now, and it's 4-2 there's always a possibility of a comeback in foosball. But Tony, maintaining his composure, makes a nice push back to the wall.
Yeah, Bacon's 5-man has been a lot more consistent here this second game. He's taken quite a few shots. Quick shoots again there. That's 2 quick shots in a row. Puts in the pull shot set again. This time he's going to look it over. And scores. Another long. What was that, 4 longs that game?
It was a nice long pull shot, although he was still shooting under 5 seconds.
Okay, we have some interesting statistics developing here. In the first game, Horton was 5 for 9. In the second game, Bacon was 5 for 9. And in the second game, Horton was 2 for 7.
That's about what Bacon was in the first game, wasn't he?
Exactly.
Anything can happen in a game of foosball. Momentum is a big factor. Johnny Horton with the ball in the pull shot set. Checks out the defense, waits it out. Looks, does a nice straight pull shot.
I'd say Chalifoux left that straight in just a little too long that time, Jeep.
He sure did. Johnny took the right amount of time and kept pretending he was going to do that long and went to the straight and
Bacon gets right back on the 5, gets the ball over to his 3-man row. He's got it set up and immediately gets that point back, and it's 1-1.
That's right. It's anybody's ball game right now. 1 game to 1 game. Best of 3. Johnny Horton with the ball on the 5-row set. Checks out Tony's defense. Taking his time on the 5. Attempts a wall pass, is blocked. Looking over the defense again, does a nice squeeze up, real deep, had a little trouble catching it. Don Chalifoux with the ball. Taps Tony, gives him the signal, tells him what he's going to do. Push shot off of Mike Green's goalie.
Now that's exactly what Don wants to happen there. He either wants that ball to go in the goal or else hit the goalie's min and bounce right over to his forward's 3-man rod.
Tony, quick shot again, which is not taking his time, and that can be costly. Tony's known for quick shooting, although he's still one of the best in the world. If he took even more time, I think he'd be harder to stop, and he's admitted that himself to me a number of times.
Now there, Mike Green, the other goalie, did the exact same thing that Don Chalifoux just did. He hit it into the goalie's man. It bounced right off and over to Horton's three-man rod. He's now got it in the pull shot set, waiting. Tries another straight, but Don's there.
That's right. Don can only be had on that shot so many times, and he's going to wise up.
Well, Don's a smart goalie, and he's not going to give you the same shot over and over, that's for sure.
That's right. It's what makes him one of the premier goalies in the game today. Johnny Horton with the ball. Checks out the defense. Attempts to squeeze up. Blocked by Tony Bacon. Back to Johnny Horton's 5-row.
Now, the first time these two teams played earlier today, Horton tried passing from the opposite side of the table. This time he's passing with the two men closest to him, and it seems to be more effective.
Beautiful squeeze up there. He seems to be getting the ball enough. He just needs to be able to put it in the goal. Don has been known to block him occasionally, and
takes a timeout. Me too.
You're in Pro-Am? Who are you playing with?
Rick Lucas. Okay, there's a shot of Mike Green. Johnny Horton. Johnny Horton's now going to set that ball up. Try to score another point here. 1-1 in the third game. And it's 1-1 in games. Makes another straight. That's 2 straights this game.
Don's a little jumpy. He needs to settle down and take that straight away. I think that's one of Johnny's best shots. That is long.
Tony with it on the 5 again. Makes another nice pass over to his 3-man rod. He'll set it up for a pull shot.
Tony needs to take his time here. He needs to sit on him and check out the defense. But he does a 3-second long pull shot and then scores it. I think Bacon's pull is a little more effective, a little faster when he doesn't wait on it, but he doesn't quite have the ability to look at the hole as long, and he'd be able to pick his holes better. But he's still shooting well.
Horton immediately passes it right after his 3 and makes another straight. That's 3 out of 4 straights he's made.
That's pretty amazing to me. I'm surprised that Don's letting him have that many straights. Don's must be a little jumpy.
Must be a little bit afraid of that long, or else he wouldn't be showing him the straight that much. Bacon gets it on the 5, passes it over to his 3. This match has been all forward so far. The goalies haven't been a major factor really in any of these games.
That's right, but they're doing their job. They're blocking. Nice shot by Don Chalifoux. Neither goalie is really being blown away. They're putting up a percentage defense and getting their percentage of blocks, and then it'll come down to who's playing a better forward game, really. Don Chalifoux with the ball. Taps Tony, tells him what he's going to do. A nice push shot on goal, blocked by Mike Green. Mike Green with the ball. 3-2, Horton and Green. Attempts a shot, blocked by Tony Bacon.
The ball's out of play. Will be restarted in the corner to the goalie. Short break here while everyone gets some fresh rosin, gets their handles dried off. Here comes the ball out of the corner. Mike Green will put it back in play.
It's Mike Green with the ball.
Tries a pass. Tony blocks it. Back to Mike Green one more time.
He's set. Looks over the defense. Attempts a pass to Johnny Horton, which was unable to catch. Was
just off his man.
Don Chalifoux with the ball. Good shot, but blocked by Mike Green, and